Alright, just back to a new Kingdom Hearts 1 chilling stream, and if y'all didn't see the last one, go and check it out. And yeah, as y'all can see, I am level, obviously I'm level 100, but also I have gotten the Ultima weapon. Yes, I got the Ultima weapon for Sora, and I went ahead and got the, got the Dream Rod and the Dream Sealed for Goofy and Donald, and I got the 7 elements I synthesized for Donald and Goofy, and like I said, I have the synthesized thing for Donald, but I am gonna put these on because yeah, they are stronger. And yeah, we are going to be completing the first one, or we're going to be doing Ansem, which yes, I do got elixirs. I don't have any elixirs on the party members because, yeah, they're going to waste them. And yeah, we'll probably do some Kingdom Hearts 3 as well in this. Once we defeat Ansem, we'll do some Kingdom Hearts 3. I really do love this fight with Ansem. It's so fun. Yeah, how's y'all's week going? Come and chill. We do some more chilling. Let's go, Ansem. Ow. Oh, I will always love the actor of Ansem on this game. He's just I just feel like he's way more better as Ansem compared to the later games. I have nothing against the voice actor of Ansem on the later games. I just prefer the first voice actor on Ansem. I just prefer the original actor of Ansem. Avoid the submit. Avoid the submit again. Well, of course, Goofy's gonna have to get the submit, or Donald. One of them. Yeah, one of them's having to get the submit. Yeah, and of course this fight has so many phases. Like, dear lord, this fight has so many phases for being the final boss. Like, this is just the first fight. Or the first phase of Ansem. Yeah. We're at level 100, and have the Ultima weapon. So yeah, we have no problems here. We have no problems here. But that's the first phase. That's only the first phase done. We're all good. So we can just go straight in. Now it's time for the second phase. I mean, if you're not counting Ansem, then this would not be the first, or this wouldn't be the second phase yet. If you're only counting the parts where we do Ansem. But I am counting these parts because this is technically part of the fight. So yeah, second phase. Another part of the second phase, we have Ansem again. But I would count that as the third phase. Yeah, we have another dark side fight, which you should be used to at this point. Yeah, you should be used to this at this point. There we go. Now we got Ansem again. And he's gonna And I know he's going to be trying to do the charge move too. Yeah, the girlfriend that I would want to have is the one that I can actually see in person and be able to text her, not on comments or anything. That's the kind of one I would want to have. Cause yeah, what's the point of talking to somebody that you're not able to, or like a girlfriend or something that you're not even gonna be able to see in person, or not being able to talk to from actual text and not just comments or anything. You know what I mean? Ah, oh, that stupid guardian. And of course, I'm gonna get submitted. Not to hurt any feelings, of course, because I know there is someone that I tried to tell don't want to chat in the comments because it's supposed to be privacy comments, but they can't afford to get an app. Which, yeah, you seem like you shouldn't have to pay for the app because it should be just be the little the app where you could just where it shows the little thought bubble, the green app with the thought bubble. Which I have it on my phone, and that's how I would chat, text people. Yeah, if I ever had a girlfriend, that's where I would want to talk with on. I mean, if I ever get a new one, which the first one I had, yeah, I was able to. First, it was when it came to Abby, my first girlfriend, before she broke up with me, when she first met me. It was on YouTube, and then managed to get her. We were able to talk and get to see each other in person. We got our phone numbers too. Then too, so that's what I would want to have in a new one. That's what I would want to have in a new one, though. Oh yeah, and by the way, this is again if I'm counting Dark Side and the other phases that we're gonna have too, like when saving Donald and Goofy. This will be phase 3. Sora's room is pretty easy. I just like to do Thunder to get rid of all of the shadows. Now, poor Donald. Poor Donald. He has the worst room. He's got freaking invisibles. Yeah, he's got freaking invisibles. So Donald's got it way worse. Donald's got it worse on him. I feel bad for Donald. He's got it even worser. Yeah, I just feel bad for Donald. Goofy doesn't have that much of a bad one when you're going to get Goofy, because it's just dark balls, and dark balls ain't even a problem. Yeah, dark balls aren't even a problem. I don't ever have a problem. I don't ever have so much of a problem with dark balls. I don't know why I just healed myself, even though I didn't really need to be healed. But yeah, dark balls aren't even really a problem. At this point, I just stopped starting from not counting the phases that we're in. This is probably like Phase 6 or something. Because Phase 3 was with Ansem. And then we had the Shadow fight with Sora. And no, this would probably be Phase 5. Probably. So I wouldn't count those things, those whatever you would call, when getting, you know, to opening the Portal of Darkness. And of course, Goofy is dead. Like, of course he is. Okay, now we have the next Portal of Darkness. How did Goofy heal me? I know I didn't put potions on him. At least I'm pretty sure I did not put potions on him. I don't remember putting potions on him. Or giving him potions. Maybe I did. Maybe it was... Maybe... Yeah, I don't know exactly. I clearly remembered me not actually giving them any potions. Maybe I did. I just don't remember exactly. You never know. I don't remember actually giving them potions. Now we gotta take this thing out. What is this jiggly goo glob thing supposed to be? That has a face that looks like something from Halloween Town. No, for real. It literally looks like something you would see in Halloween Town. For real. It looks like something you would actually see in Halloween Town. Alright, final phase. Now it's just... Which Donald and Goofy are kind of useless. Yeah, because sometimes they just stand there. They don't even hardly attack him. I mean, yeah, they attack him some bits, sometimes, but... Yeah, most of the time it's kind of pointless. Yeah, they're kind of not doing their job. And yeah, we can actually do this without any Mega Elixirs. Bam! Oh, hang on. Hang on. Hang on. Bam! There we go. We did it with no Mega Elixirs whatsoever. Even though we had some on us. We didn't have to do it. Goodbye, Ansem. Ansem is now taken out. Now we have the outro here, the ending we have now to the game. Which I really do like this ending though. Yeah, I really do like this ending on the first Kingdom Hearts. I mean, all of the endings, I would say, are really good in Kingdom Hearts. I mean, Birth by Sleep has a very sad ending, I would say, for all three characters, because all three characters have something bad happen to them. You know, Ventus being being in a deep sleep, pretty much, losing his heart when going to Sora, for a decade, right? For a decade, and then Terra losing his body to Xehanort for a decade as well, and Aqua being lost in the realm of darkness for a decade. Again, all the way from Birth by Sleep, which is again a prequel. It's the prequel to Kingdom Hearts. Right? In the Kingdom Hearts series, it's a prequel, meaning, you know, before the events of the first game. So yeah, Aqua, Terra, and Van have been all trapped. Something bad happened to them ever since before the actual series took place, because, again, the prequel of Kingdom Hearts. So yeah, they've been all the way from Birth by Sleep all the way to Kingdom Hearts 3, when they got rescued in the third game. when all three characters got rescued. Like, yeah. Pretty crazy. Pretty crazy, I will say. The amount of time that they were first lost to each other to when they were found and reunited with each other after those many, many years. Those many, many years. The decades of them being lost. Like, it's just absolutely crazy, I would just say. It's just very, very crazy. You just think about. Find that very crazy. I know I probably said that a lot of times now, but for real, it is. It is crazy. Yeah, it is crazy. I really do mean of how crazy it is, because it's absolutely very crazy. And I can just say that so much right now that I've already had. Trying to think if there's any other Kingdom Heart or any other endings in the other Kingdom Heart games that also don't necessarily have a good ending. You know, kind of like Birth by Sleep. I mean, Kingdom Hearts 1 obviously had a good ending. The world's being restored from darkness, right? Even though Sora, that's when Sora's journey of being lost, and Goofy and Donald, you know, before not returning to Destiny Islands, but still, the world's being restored from darkness, Kairi being restored, everything restoring. Then we have Chain of Memories, which also has a pretty good ending, with Sora and Donald and Goofy getting their memories put back together. And Reverse Rebirth, Riku's story, has a good one too, I would say. Riku defeating Ansem and winning the fight over in darkness. And then we have Days, right? We got Days, which, yeah, it's another pretty sad ending as well, I would say. It's a pretty sad ending. Like I said, Birth by Sleep, it had a bad ending pretty much for all three characters. Recoded had a good ending, I would say too. Drain Drop Distance also had a good ending too. Melody of Memory had a good ending. Kingdom Hearts 3 had a good ending. Yeah, Sora being pretty much lost, pretty much dead, right? Because he's pretty much dead, in Quadratum, because Quadratum is obviously the afterlife, right? It's the afterlife, as Strelitzia from the mobile games tells Sora. It's pretty much like an afterlife for them and for him and her. It's pretty much the afterlife. So yeah, they're pretty much dead. They are literally dead, because since Quadratum is pretty much an afterlife. There's a lot of good theories coming around when it comes to Kingdom Hearts 4, right? When it comes to Kingdom Hearts 4 and Donald and Goofy in the underworld, and a lot of stuff tying into the mobile games as well. Again, just a lot of really good theories going around. Lots and lots of good theories going around when it comes to it. Let me see. My Phineas and Ferb's review series has the highest amount, I think is the highest amount of views on it. Like when just looking at the playlist to show how many views it has. It has, let me go to it, find it. I mean, yeah, the original 1203 Barrett TV series has 1.6k views. And then if I go, which, Hey Arnold also has 1.7k views as well in the whole series. And then 11k for my Phineas and Ferb review series. And again, that's obviously the whole before season 5 comes out. Gumball, The Amazing World of Gumball review has 1.5k. Trying to see what else, what other have so many. Cat Dog has 665. And again, this is just by saying it right now, from what I'm seeing. And it is 298 for regular show. 510 for my playlist of my movies first time watching / the movies I have watched. That I'm reviewing, of course. Trying to see. But yeah, Phineas and Ferb, Hey Arnold, my 1203 Barrett original series are the highest ones. The absolute highest ones when it comes to the views. Yeah, when it comes to the views, it has the absolute highest ones. And let me see what the most highest viewed video is so far on my 1203 Barrett Live channel. The most viewed video at number 1 is my Winnie the Pooh Blood and Honey 3 Has Been Confirmed video that I made back in March 28th last year. And it sits at 60 likes, but also 4.4k views. It sits at second place. It is the ending to Winnie the Pooh Blood and Honey 2 Explained. It has 62 likes and 4k views. And then at number 3, we have the Inside Out official trailer. The Inside Out 2 new official trailer, when I was talking about it. And it has 25 likes and 3.5k views. And then at number 4, Where is Drew? From the trailer of Despicable Me 4. And it has 45 likes and 3.5k views. And then at number 5, again, I'm just listing at least the top 5 of them, has Would Susie Forgive? Would Candace forgive Susie for the things she did to her? And it has 24 likes and 2.3k views. Those are at least the top 5 most viewed videos on this channel. It's pretty crazy, though. Yeah, it is pretty crazy. Alright. So now let's switch over to Kingdom Hearts 3. Yeah, now switching over to Kingdom Hearts 3. You want some of my Coke? I mean, it does say Sarah Coke. It has one of those Sarah Coke with Andrea that mine has. Mine says Sarah Coke with Andrea. I mean, if there is somebody that's watching this that's actually named that Andrea, then I mean, you never know, right? You never know. There could actually be somebody watching that's called Andrea. Right? Is that how you spell it? Andrea. Andrea. I'm pretty sure. New game. We're not going to carry over Keyblades and selfie poses. We're going to do beginner. Just to make it easy for ourselves. And why not? Right, why not? I'm very excited to see the dive to the heart and Kingdom Hearts 4. I mean, it's really cool that we're actually getting a dive to the heart and Missing Link. You know, just from the trailers and just from some gameplay that people have made when they actually got on the betas. Yeah, on the betas, they actually, or it actually shows a dive to the heart segment. And yeah, we don't normally have dive to the heart segments unless if it's on the numbered titles, you know, the main numbered titles. But for us to have one for Missing Link, a mobile title, it's really cool to actually see. Yeah, it's just really cool to actually see. Let's do it. Let's go. I know there is a difference on what choices you make as well, but I didn't have it saved on the different things on, so I didn't really bother looking it up real quick. But I know there are differences when it comes to the choices as well, kind of like with Kingdom Hearts 1 and 2. I'm going to dive to the heart sections. Okay, so we have this, which I'm going to turn on this. Why not? Yeah, MP also. Turn them all on except for the deadly blow. I'm going to have. So yeah, pretty much having no need for any potions whatsoever. I mean, I will turn off the whole regain, auto regain HP once I get cure. Once I get cure, I'll turn it off, that ability off. But until then, I'm gonna have it on, where it automatically restores, your HP, your health. Once I have cure, I will turn it off. Into Olympus. Which I am very certain, I am very positive, we are going to be getting Olympus in Kingdom Hearts 4. I am very certain we are going to be getting Olympus Coliseum in Kingdom Hearts 4. Either the Coliseum or Olympus, like on here, where it's just Olympus. It would be good if we actually can get the Coliseum again, right? Like in the first game and Birth by Sleep. It would be really good to actually see that return. Of course. Which, yeah, we can also, since we don't have any, since we don't have cure right now, I'm going to keep potions on me. Which, like I said before, there's not really any need for doing potions, because we have the auto regain HP. So yeah, there's not really any point on having any potions here. I will get to the Moogle. Okay, they can't do the potions. Hercules, I'll put team effort on. Also here, I'll put those on there for now. Once we get more magics, I'll change it up. Yeah, it seems like being able to just get a like like if you're doing it on a phone or something, which there is one that I'm talking to that I mentioned before. I'm not saying which exactly, just to between us, but that comments when talking on here. You probably would see her on the chat, which she is probably on here already, but saying of how they don't, with money kind of things, which it seems like if she's on a phone or something, you'd think that they would already have an app, like, it's just called message messaging message. I can't remember what it's called, but yeah, it has the little white dot like bubble. It has the little dot like bubble with it. I mean, I'm just saying though, I just would feel much more comfortable with it. If I am completely honest. Yeah, just being completely honest. Just being completely honest here. Not trying to be harsh or anything. Yeah, not trying to be harsh or anything. I just, just trying to be positive. trying to be truthful. To say the truth, because that is true. Yeah, also we also have the whole having more MP as well. Having more MP enabled. If we go over this way, can be able to get the belt, the sealed belt, which, yeah, I just put on for Sora right now. Yeah, not really. Don't really need any use for Goofy sealed there. And there's also another one that I'm talking to. This is very nice as well, which I have also met in person. The other one that I was talking about that shows in the comments and in the chat as well, which, again, not saying anything bad, of course, but yeah, I have one I've seen in church, which I may have talked about before too, and we actually use a talking app, which, again, I'm very certain that it's just called Message. So again, it has just a little thought bubble, looking thought bubble. I'm about to look it up and see, or I am looking it up to see. Because I feel like it's something like that. Because I don't think it's an app you can actually install, but it's like on there by itself. Because I can't see it on the store. So I guess it's just there by itself. Because yeah, we're about to get into the fire here. I'm surprised I didn't actually get hurt there. It's gonna be supposed to be storming tomorrow. Don't think bad or anything. Don't think it's supposed to be bad or anything, thankfully. But still, don't like any types of storms. It's funny that water can actually hurt the Heartless, though. You wouldn't think that. You wouldn't think water would hurt the Heartless. But it actually does. Turn those on. Turn that on. Goofy and Donald are still good. Okay, yeah, we'll use the sealed here. Alright, go and help Herc with the building. I don't know why I'm using fire on fire enemies. I don't know why. That doesn't really seem very good to try to use. Right, using fire on fire enemies? Yeah, I really don't think that would work. I really don't think that would work at all. Wouldn't you say so? Boom, there we go. AP boost. Alright, now we got this Heartless here. We also got a pirate ship that we can use. There you go. Now to head up to Olympus, so we can go and fight Hades, or do Hades, because you don't, in this game you don't actually fight Hades, you fight the Titans. Yeah, you don't fight Hades, you only fight the Titans, like Rock Titan, Ice Titan, Lava Titan, and the Tornado Titan. You only fight. Unlike in Kingdom Hearts 1, which Kingdom Hearts 1 didn't really have Hades as a story boss. I wouldn't think so, at least, right? Hades on Kingdom Hearts 1 ain't really a story boss. Right? Because, yeah, you only fight him in the Hades Cup. Same thing with Kingdom Hearts 2, but in Kingdom Hearts 2, there's also, you know, on the second visit, you do fight Hades, right? You do fight Hades. on the second visit of Olympus. Yeah, I wouldn't think water on water would be that well either. Honestly, that would kind of be a lot more messy too. To be honest, water and water. I mean, I'm just saying. I am just being completely honest. Right? I am being just completely honest here. Use the pirate ship again. Man, we had some homemade cookies today, and they were amazing. They were great. Always love me some homemade cookies. Homemade cookies, homemade French fries. Trying to think. Homemade French fries, homemade cookies. Like I said. No, I did homemade milkshakes before. Those were good too. Made a lot of homemade stuff. Or had a lot of homemade stuff. Man, I don't know how they didn't crush Sora. There we go. Take them out. Hello, Rock Titan. Our old friend. Our good old friend. Alright, that's 1 foot. There you go. Donald, there's some meteor. Boom, boom, da boom, da bam, da boom, bam. There we go. No need for the roller coaster. The mountain coaster. Yeah, there was no need for that. No need for that whatsoever. Alright, this is probably my favorite of Olympus as well, just because of how beautiful Olympus actually looks with these graphics, though. If we do get Olympus in Kingdom Hearts 4, I can't wait to see what Olympus would even look like as well. I'm very excited to see how Olympus could look in Kingdom Hearts 4. I'm pretty positive we will get Winnie the Pooh. Yeah, I'm pretty positive we will get Winnie the Pooh in this, or in Kingdom Hearts 4 as well. We're probably going to die here. Yeah, we are. There we go. Now we can just take them out all one by one. There we go. Now let's head up. Heading on upwards. I wouldn't think a pirate suit would fit in here. And wouldn't you think so? I wouldn't think a pirate suit would fit in here. Didn't even realize my phone was still on. Alright, y'all ready? Y'all ready for this? It's time to fight the Titans. That completely messed. Alright, Herc, just throw. Boom. Cast fire on him. Alright, Ice Titan is taken out. Now we got Lava Titan. Alright. They're both taken out. And now it's just the Tornado Titan. Alright, it's gonna suck us up. Make our way down. Boom! You're dead. Bam! Alright, Olympus completed. Olympus is done. We got the Hero's Origin Keyblade, which I actually have in my room. I actually do have the Origins Keyblade in my room. The Hero's Origin Keyblade, the Favorite Deputy, the Big Hero 6 Keyblade, the Kingdom Key, and the Ever After Keyblade. The ones I currently have in my room. Alright, Riku. Got Riku here. You think Riku would be at like level 99 or something, right? You think him and Mickey at least, and Aqua as well. Aqua also. You think that they would all three be at level 99? Because all three of them are Keyblade Masters. And you think Xehanort would as well. Master Xehanort would be too, since he's, you know, Master Xehanort. The Dream Heartbinder, the first Link, or Summon, in Kingdom Hearts 3. Got the Gummy Phone. Two Traverse Town. Twilight Town. It'd be good to see Traverse Town again, though. Twilight Town. Twilight Town. Let's go. I'm not sure what is my favorite Twilight Town compared to the second game or the third game. Yeah, I'm not too sure what is my favorite of the Twilight Towns. I like both of them. The Meow Wow. Got the Meow Wow here. Managed to take them all out. We're at level 8 as well. That's pretty good. We can bring out the hero's origin. It's funny that we fight this Heartless, right? This Demon Tide, not too long, and then later on in the game, close to the end, in the Keyblade Graveyard, we fight this boss again, right? But this time all the way through, because when we fight it here, you don't actually be able, you're not actually able to take it fully out, right? You're not able to actually take it out all the way. I keep healing myself. But yeah, this is another way that you can heal yourself too. There we go. We got Cure and MP Safety. Lucky Strike for Goofy. Of course, I'll put Cure there. Until we have Thunder, I'll do this. Yeah, I'll put those there. Take the picture of the lucky emblem. Nope, nope, nope. Taking pictures of the lucky emblems. Get over here, you Heartless. Let's blast them all the way. Did we... I feel like we didn't do a whole lot. I wonder if that chest even count after I opened it. Probably didn't. Okay, it did. Wow, that's actually a surprise. I would have thought that, yeah, it wasn't going to count. Oh yeah, well, I can't do it here, but I said that I would also remove the MP restore automatically since I got cure. Since I got cure, we got that, so I'll turn that off now. Alright, these ones are going to be pretty easy. Which we should be able to just do this. Boom! Well, yeah, I didn't take out all of them, but we got quite a good amount. Yeah, I got a good, quite amount of them. We got Blizzard. Which I will go ahead and put Blizzard on square. That's normally where I put it on. Of course, Thunder I normally put on triangle. This Keyblade is definitely very powerful. It is definitely powerful, I will say. I don't really think a whole lot of people do realize of how powerful this Keyblade actually is, because it is pretty powerful. I'll come back for that. I was gonna say, I just realized that I missed a lucky emblem, but I'll go back later. Go and get the food ingredients. Lucky emblem. I highly doubt that Sora's gonna have the gummy phone in Kingdom Hearts 4. Or what if he does, but he can't be able to call any of his friends or anybody, because since he is technically in the in the afterlife, he can't reach anybody since he's technically dead. Right? I mean, just for the story logic, what if he still has the gummy phone, but again, he can only take pictures? Let's just say that he can only take pictures with the gummy phone. He's not able to call like Goofy, Donald, Riku, Mickey, Kairi, or anybody else. I mean, hey, that's a possibility. I mean, I'm trying to get some more trying to give a little bit more story, we could say. And if you're probably wondering why I'm just sitting here, it's because I'm waiting for the lucky emblem to appear. After watching this little sort thing here, you get another lucky emblem. And I was just waiting for it. And there's another lucky emblem on this tram. And I feel like we're just missing one lucky emblem now, which I said I'd go back and get later. Let's see. I know we're not going to be able to do all of the world just yet, or in this stream, but we'll start with probably the Kingdom of Corona. I mean, to be honest, if we actually wanted to know what actually the Kingdom of Corona is, it would probably be China. I mean, I'm just being honest, because that's where that's the thing that gave us what gave us it, right? Was China. So yeah, if you were actually to say what place in real life was the Kingdom of Corona, it would probably be China. At least that's what I would say. Yeah, we're not going to do all of the Kingdom of Corona in this one. Tangled. We're not going to do all of Tangled's world in this one. Yeah, I'm just joking. I'm just joking. On the whole China Kingdom of Corona thing, I'm just joking. Trying to have some fun there. I'm pretty sure the Tangled live action has been paused. I don't think it's been cancelled. I think it's been paused because, the whole live action thing, especially with Snow White's live action, just not doing so well for Disney. And of course, Lilo and Stitch is coming the Memorial Day weekend. Which isn't that the last week of May? I'm pretty sure. Yeah, Memorial Day is on the 26th. So I think it's either the day of Memorial Day, which probably not, but probably that Memorial Day week, I would say. I know it said this Memorial Day with the Lilo and Stitch live action coming out. Got Arrow. And can we actually get... Yeah, we can now get the Kupo coin. We can also get some of the food. We can get this for Donald, and this for Goofy. Yeah, just getting those. Got 2 APs and a defense up. Again, we will come back for the lucky emblems. For the ones that we miss, I'll go back to. Like, that has to be a lot of work for Rapunzel, though. Of all that hair she's having to carry around with her. Like, man, goodness, I can't imagine how much work that is. With all that hair that she's carrying. Yeah, all that hair that she has to carry. I love that Eugene is just riding around on a barrel. It's so funny that he's just riding around on a barrel. Man, these things are not wanting to give up so easily. And bam! I would love to see Kyrie go to some Disney Worlds, though. Like, I feel like this would probably been a world that would have been really cool for Kyrie to explore. Right? For Kyrie to explore. I mean, do remember, she is being trained by Aqua, right? Which I still think that's a really good idea for her. Since Aqua's a Keyblade master, it would definitely make sense for Kairi to study along with another female Keyblade wielder, that who is obviously a Keyblade master. Yeah, if you do all these different side things, you can actually get some accessory. Some accessory that you can actually put on once you actually reach the Kingdom of Corona. You know, when Rapunzel no longer is a party member. You actually get something really cool if you do all these different side things revolving Rapunzel when she's a party member. And they lead to a chest, which we can get a bronze amulet that we have. And then if we go over to the water over here, we have another cool thing. Yeah, Rapunzel just runs straight into the water. She just runs straight into the water. And yeah, we can have a splash fight. We can just have a splash fight with her. Now that is cool. And it makes a little rainbow too. Yeah, just going past these. Okay, we have the nobodies here. I don't think any of them took damage. Put those on. I know if I go up there, there's should be like a branch or something I can swing on. Yeah, there's a chest right here with a wind fan accessory. Again, just ignoring these nobodies. I just love the different posters, though. The different posters with Flynn on them. Caught up with Rapunzel and Eugene. Move out of the way, you heartless. There's another lucky emblem down here. That's 10 lucky emblems. Imagine if Rapunzel knocked me off. I'm not sure if that removes the other party members too. I'm not sure. Alright, now it's gonna transform into the horse. Alright, that's another. Yeah. I kind of want to try to get to the whole kingdom part. When we're actually make it to the kingdom, at least. You know, to actually get that accessory. So I said I wasn't doing all of the Rapunzel world. Yeah, I said I wasn't going to be doing all of that. Now we have this section with these birds. Which this one can be kind of awkward to do. It can be. Yeah, if we just safely manage to get them. Yeah, of course they're going to fly away too. But if we could just slowly get to them and get them to Rapunzel is the goal. Is getting them to Rapunzel. Or getting over to Rapunzel. And it can be pretty hard, and I feel like I'm not going to be able to get it. I have a sad feeling I'm not going to be able to get it here. I've already failed so many times here. There we go. Got him to Rapunzel. Again, you just gotta be very slow, trying to just get them to Rapunzel as well. That's the last thing you would need to do with Rapunzel while she's a party member. And now that we've done all of those side things with Rapunzel, we can now be able to get that accessory that I was telling you about. Yep, the Forest Clamp. Forest Clamp, I think. CLASP. Which, yeah, grants a small boost in strength and some boost in magic and a slight boost in maximum AP. And we got 4 AP boost. So yeah, that's what you would get when actually doing all of the different things while Rapunzel's with you as a party member. Do I not have any? Hang on. No, I don't. I do got 4 AP boosts though. And like I said, we have the accessory, which it has also HP Walker as well attached to it. But yeah, that'll conclude this stream. Hopefully you enjoyed. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, make sure your notifications turn on so you think they know. And yeah, I'd like to know what y'all think. And catch you on the next one.